return to Rear Window starring James Stewart.
Oh, no. You've been here 3 weeks waiting for Halley's Comet? Yep, and I already started celebrating with a cold light beer from Miller. Light tastes great. Light's less filling, too, Tommy. And I can't get filled up. Been waiting all my life to spot this baby. Well, how about one for me? Sure. Incredible. Well, I was. Nothing, Luke. Listen, I gotta run. Okay, but you're gonna miss it. There. No.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer. And less.
Now there's an American car with the shape and the feel we've never seen before. Now there is a personal car that has exactly what we've been looking for.
For all of us who will not compromise, Ford listened. Ford created Taurus for us.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
I want relief for this cold, but I don't want this medicine. It contains aspirin. This one has alcohol. This one, caffeine. And these have an appetite suppressant action. I don't want that. I want Dristan.
Dristan contains 3 doctor-recommended cold medicines for sneezing, congestion, aches, fever. 12 cold symptoms without ingredients you may not want.
Thanks, Dristan.
Dristan, strong cold relief without ingredients you may not want.
Oh, your 5-alarm chili's hot stuff.
Yeah, but how do we get rid of the grease? With a hose?
Oh, looky, we use Dawn. Dawn scatters grease, clears it away like a house of fire, helps keep it away. Aha! Look what I found in your boots.
Wash that? After all those greasy dishes?
Yep.
Looks as clean as the first.
You're learning, Rookie. Oh.
And my hands don't feel greasy. So, what's on the menu for tomorrow night?
An old family recipe. Swedish meatball. Dawn takes grease out of your way. Table TV, man.
Temperature's rising, starting to blow. It's a red hot winter on HBO. The Empire Strikes Back, Cotton Club. Feel the heat like never before. Passage to India, Starman. Cable's hot, there's never been more. It's a red hot winter. You can feel the glow. Get it now on cable and HBO.
Soon, this man's morning will take off with all the restraint of a runaway roller coaster. He'll face questions, challenges, dilemmas, which is why he's having a Thomas's English muffin. Not only do Thomas's taste delicious and wholesome, they're light enough to keep him on his toes, yet give him just what he needs to make it through the morning. Thomas's English muffin. Every day should start out this good.
Jose Dalmau has learned a lot from his Uncle Kiko. Their playground is this beach in Puerto Rico, one of hundreds that ring the island. Kiko taught Jose how to swim and fish and sail in these waters. Now Jose is ready to learn something new, how to conquer the waves of Puerto Rico. And what better teacher than Kiko Dalmau, windsurfing champion of the island. Come to Puerto Rico, the shining star of the Caribbean.
Something evil's going on in a small New England town.
What are they trying to hide?
They see the pond!
Ah, yes, yes.
You bear a child in the spring.
A baby in our hearts, as the corn of the earth.
Come to see. Let him see.
Do you want to end up like me?
Betty Davis is the keeper of the dark secret of Harvest Home, Tuesday night at 8 on Channel 11.
Now, back to Rear Window starring Grace Kelly. We'll return to Rear Window starring James Stewart.
To build a toothpaste maximum fluoride that helps prevent cavities, spreading gel, you have to load it with fight. That's how AIM innovated the first fluoride gel with a unique formula that spreads maximum fluoride where toothbrushes can't go.
You can't buy a better cavity fighter than AIM.
It tastes great.
She's right.
AIM Fluoride Gel, the maximum in cavity fighting for your whole family. We're aiming for 0 cavities. It's a time of cool winds, warm homecoming, and thoughts of things homemade. Like the moist, home-baked taste of Duncan Hines butter recipe cakes. Only Duncan Hines has a blend of ingredients that mix with your butter to make a cake so moist. Every buttery taste says Duncan Hines. A taste worth coming home to. Butter recipe cakes from Duncan Hines. It's our moist, delicious way to bake your best.
Happy anniversary.
Wow. Beautiful.
I remember when you gave it to me.
I remember, too. It's still so soft.
Well, thanks to Woolite.
What's so special about Woolite?
You can trust it. With the soft things you love, you want to help keep them fresh, looking terrific, feeling beautiful.
So Woolite keeps things beautiful?
Woolite. And a wonderful guy.
Trust Woolite Fine Fabric Wash.
Introducing almost home cookies from Nabisco. The cookies that taste almost homemade.
Look, almost home fudge sandwich cookies. Almost home? Yeah, they taste almost homemade. This cookie is real soft and chewy. It's great, but I wouldn't call them almost home.
New almost home cookies in 15 delicious varieties.
What would you call them? Mine. Yours.
Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window open. For the big picture on sports, read New York Newsday. There's more New York in New York Newsday.
Approach control. I'm taking it home. I'll see you later.
Roger.
Of all the sports cars in its class, only Mitsubishi makes one with an intercooled turbocharged engine. Four-wheel disc brakes and race car stands for handling. Starion ESIR. You don't see a sports car like this every day. And with so few available, you probably won't. Starion ESIR.
Nice approach, Roger.
Milk got the kick that gives you more. More nutrition in every pore. I'm moving through the rhythm of a brand new day, 'cause the vitamins in milk help me on my way. So get all the help kick, let it pour. America's favorite help kick. Get all the help kick, milk's got more. Have more milk, 'cause milk's got more.
These guys came in here, wanted to buy us out. A record place, like the rest of the block. This guy's been in our family for 70 years, so we said, go ahead, build your building. But build it around us.
There's still a place where some things are not the same. Where beer is beer and the brand is Miller. Miller contains no additives or preservatives. Purity you can see, quality you can taste.
I'm going on vacation. You're my replacement.
What? What do you mean? You mean I'm dear Miss Dinah?
8 is enough. Tuesday at 5.
Now, back to Rear Window starring Grace Kelly. We'll return to Rear Window starring James Stewart.
So empty without you, late at night. Miss you at dinner, and I don't feel right. Sounds like a crush, it's true. I've got a passion for you.
Indulge your passion in the creamy rich filling of the new Bunt brand Black Forest Cherry Cake Mix.
I've got a passion for you.
Pillsbury, desserts with a passion.
Now get 7.9 financing on B6 Thunderbirds.
You know how much I love light beer from Miller?
Here we go again.
You can see by my feet, life's great taste can't be beat. It's just thrilling how life's left spilling. By now, you know, life's a hit. I guess it's time for me to split. Look out.
Yes, light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
That guy makes a big production out of it.
Can you help oily skin? I wash and the oil's back. Any hope for a grease pot?
More than hope. Dion Belago, skincare consultant.
Here's Comet's oily skin formula. The only leading beauty bar with cosmetic clay to absorb oil and help control shine for hours. Look, fresh, beautiful skin, hour after hour. Normal, dry, or oily. Comet's personalized care for beautiful skin.
Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window will continue.
Nothing much happens in New York without New York Telephone.
I can't live without.
That's why we give New Yorkers the most dependable service at a price that's surprisingly easy to live with. In fact, 95% of all calls made in your regional calling area cost less with us than with any other communications company.
I got it.
New York lives on New York Telephone.
Do you know me? I have one of the best-known names in China.
Still here in Peking, a lot of people don't recognize me. So I always carry the American Express card. With this, I can get great service for myself, or even service for 12.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card.
There's a company that's been building ships to survive waves that rise higher than houses, winds that hit with the force of a freight train, and waters as cold as an Arctic winter. The company's called Halley, and now they've built a new car. The very affordable XL arrives February 20th, and you can be sure it's built like a Hyundai. We make cars that make sense. Now, back to Rear Window starring Grace Kelly. We'll return to Rear Window starring James Stewart.
Uh-huh. Set it down gently, fellas. That explains it, Keebler. What? The buttery taste of your townhouse crackers. I knew there was a logical explanation.
Yes, sir. Elfin magic.
Right. I'm sure that's why those golden Keebler townhouse crackers have such a rich, buttery taste.
Just elfin magic.
Right. Well, I'll let you elves get back to work.
Keebler Townhouse Crackers for a rich, buttery taste.
Today's subject is
Chips? I love chips. I've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
The fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
It's the deep fried taste. It's the crispy crunch. That Pringles creepy bunch. We've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
It's the deep fried taste.
It's the crispy crunch.
You got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
Fried today's Pringles.
10 years ago, when I switched to Tylenol, I thought I'd never switch again. But today I'm switching to Advil. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular strength Tylenol. You see, Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen. That's the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. Doctors trust ibuprofen enough to have prescribed it 130 million times. And it's an Advil in non-prescription strength. Shouldn't you be switching again? Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window will continue.
This independent news break is brought to you by New York Newsday.
Good evening, I'm Morton Dean. Donald Maness has broken his silence. He apparently spoke to the New York Post. But what the Post reported and what Maness's lawyer claims his client said has created a new controversy. And a special report on a job opening in the Mafia. The job, Godfather. Details on both stories coming up after the movies.
New York is ready for it. A newspaper with a fresh point of view. A paper that's colorful, exciting, fast-paced, and ready to take New York head-on. It's New York Newsday, with a perspective on New York that you won't find in the Times, the News, or the Post. So take a fresh, new look at the greatest city in the world. There's more New York in New York Newsday.
I have an idea. Just a thought. But if I keep working on it and share it with other people, it could become a brilliant idea. And from that brilliant idea could come a whole new way to solve complicated business problems or advanced communications problems. That's how all of us at Bell Atlantic like to think. a family of companies, reaching beyond the obvious to bring you wonderful new ways to communicate. But it takes more than technology to bring brilliant ideas to life. It takes people, talent, and know-how to meet your most demanding needs. At Bell Atlantic, we believe that the genius of the future lies not in technology alone, but in the ability to manage it. The companies of Bell Atlantic. We make technology work for you.
Welcome to the Big Apple in 1997. The streets that were once filled with excitement and glamour have vanished. The sparkling nightlife is nowhere to be found. The old neighborhoods are just a memory. Because the city that never slept just had its worst nightmare. Embassy Night at the Movies presents Escape from New York.
That's the action-packed Escape from New York, Thursday night at 8 on Channel 11.
Now, back to Rear Window starring Grace Kelly. We'll return to Rear Window starring James Stewart.
Mamie, put my best dress on Wellington.
Those things are easy.
A-L-L? How does it work?
All go straight to the stain to lift it away.
It's all clean.
Lift stains away with concentrated ALL.
The coast is clear. Nobody's here. Just me. Snuggle fabric softener. I get clothes snuggly, soft, and cuddle up fresh. You'll see.
Snuggle fabric softener. Snuggly softness that's really less expensive.
Oh, it's beautiful. Did Daddy see it? Mr. Macho cry.
Hey, I always cry when I'm hungry.
One goes straight with happiness. Love is sitting on a wrist. Everything will taste better. Tastes better when it's sitting on the Ritz.
Ritz makes food taste great.
When it's sitting on a Ritz.
Try new Lowe's Salt Ritz, too. Great Ritz taste with less salt.
When I came to America from Russia, I discovered many wonderful things, like blue jeans, unopened mail, and light beer from Miller. When I tasted this light, I said to myself, what a country. Light has great taste. Light's also less filling with third less calories than the regular beer. In America, there is plenty of light beer, and you can always find a party. In Russia, party always finds you.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Hey! Maria, you're making the spaghetti sauce.
I know.
But the tomatoes and peppers are not from my garden.
I know.
The kids will know.
No.
How do you know?
I know.
Ragu Chunky Garden Style has chunks of garden fresh tasting tomatoes, green peppers, sweet onions, tender mushrooms.
Oh, that?
Terrific sauce, Mom.
I know.
Hey, Pop, you're lucky to have Mom. I know.
Ragu Chunky Garden Style.
Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window.
Lead me away. Show me a smile. Light up my face.
Come, let TWA bring you closer to the face of Europe with exceptional fares, hotels for as little as $15 a night, and a car for a week free. Who could resist?
Leading the way.
Your Ford dealer didn't need a sell-a-thon to make these Fords exciting, and for '86, we've got a new Ford that's an event all by itself. Motor Trend's Car of the Year. Come in and save on Taurus, and get 7.9 annual percentage rate financing on V6 Thunderbirds. Tempos, manual escorts, and selected 4x2 trucks. And instead of a silly sales event, drive a new Ford that really is an event.
It's that time. It's that time again.
Now, back to Rear Window starring Grace Kelly. We'll return to Rear Window starring James Stewart.
I knew Charmin was irresistible, but irreplaceable?
What if I take your pack of Charmin and give you 2 of this major brand?
I don't like it. I have tried it. Truly, I've tried it. And I much prefer Charmin. It has a lot of bounce to it. When you squeeze it, it bounces back. For me and my family, I wouldn't have anything else. I'm sorry.
You know, my boss has to hear this. Gotcha.
Oh, my gosh. I don't believe it. How about a squeeze?
Squeezably soft Charmin. Not just irresistible, irreplaceable.
The fun
all the shows, A to Z and the facts. What's behind what you see, TV Guide, the whole world of TV. That's entertainment, the stars, underneath all the glow and the news, from the people who know TV Guide. It's a fabulous show, so buy a TV Guide, then read TV Guide. That's entertainment.
Toast time, keeping toast time. Toast time, keeping toast time. Toast is keeping time with you. Do the things you like to do. Toast time, keeping toast. I'm having toast time. Keeping toast time. We've got the styles and the colors too. Toast is keeping time with you. Toast time, keeping toast time. Toast time, keeping toast time.
Totes water-resistant watches, keeping time with a new generation.
Where I come from, folks stand proud and tall. You know they're always sincere. It's where your word is your word. A friend's a friend, and Miller's a beer. Miller's made the American way. Born and brewed in the USA.
Miller beer contains no additives, no preservatives.
Miller's made the American way.
We're going to call that resisting arrest.
Played for a fool.
This is the most fun we ever had.
Nothing to do but run. Bad idea. Run for the love of your wife.
If I get caught, I'll spend the rest of my life in jail.
Run for your life. Kirk Douglas, John Schneider, a broadcast debut. Eddie Macon's Run, coming next month from Universal Pictures debut network. And now, the conclusion of Rear Window.